Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to do an initial impression video for you, and you can see my box here. If you go to my channel, you'll also see this firearm here too as well. So this review's been kind of a long time coming for me, because this is kind of what made me want to start to do some of these reviews. And I had the opportunity to do some trading, and I'm kind of re-changing a lot of my gun inventory. So a lot of my long guns are going, and I got a couple more handguns. So I had a lot of 22s, and the 22s are starting to leave, and you know, I end up with some of these handguns. But one thing that I'm very proud of, being that this is the year of the 1911, is a Colt government model 1911. Now, this thing is just too cool beyond words. I'm extremely happy with this. It's my first 1911, and I thought that if I was going to get a 1911, that I might as well get a 1911 made in 2011, or not made in 2011, but get a 1911 in the year 2011. And like I said, I had to get rid of a couple of long guns in order to get it, but that's okay. I am not at all worried about that. So this happens to be the Colt, the government model. This is the O1991 Series 80 1911. Now this one has the Series 80 safety, firing pin safety, I guess that's what that is called. So it's not the Series 70 government model that you do see on their website if you go to Colt's website. I had a really hard time finding this. This apparently, especially this year, is a pretty hard gun to find. I noticed that TN Outdoors 9 was able to get one of these as well. And I guess he got his right after I got mine or something like that. I'm not quite sure when his was actually obtained, but I guess we got about the same time. He has no idea who I am, by the way, but that's okay. I watch his videos, which is, I guess, more important. So this is the A1 style, from what I understand. It has actually a combination of a lot of things. And actually, I don't even like comparing it to like the old traditional 1911 Series 70 or the A1 style, or any of that kind of stuff. This is the 4th generation government model from Colt. Alright, so it's the 4th generation. So we're not trying to replicate anything in this particular point in time. This is just the 4th generation. And in a lot of ways, it reminds me of how Remington did their new R1, which was another strong consideration of mine when looking at getting a 1911. If you notice, some things are a lot different. Now, this magazine is free, and it is clear, okay? But something that you might want to take a note of, let me see if I can get it into the camera here, is that the sights are the white dot sights, okay? So 3 dots, 2 in the rear, 1 in the front, okay? It is, so it's not your standard military government model 1911. It does say, let's see if you can read that here in the light, Colt's government model, 45 automatic caliber. Apparently this is the new roll stamp. They consider this the new roll stamp, or they have the old roll stamp for the O1991 pistol. Now this one has something that's a little different, and I don't know if you can see it there, but it says 100 years of service, which is just too cool to me, because the 1911, obviously, in the year 2011, has been around for 100 years. So to me, that is just too cool and too awesome. So, initial impressions of this thing. Well, not knowing what to expect, I know that a 1911 is going to be heavy. Definitely a lot heavier and bigger than like my Kel-Tec or my Glock 19. Definitely bigger, and I knew that going in. I had looked at 1911s before. Actually, about 3 years ago, when Taurus came out with their PT 1911, I seriously considered purchasing that. However, I didn't, because I thought it was just too heavy and that I wouldn't carry it. And then you read all these things about not carrying your pistol and that sort of thing. But I've been carrying that 41 Magnum as well, and it's heavy. I can get by with it. If you have a good belt, you're pretty much good to go. So, initial impressions. Man, this thing is smooth. There's a lot of nice things about this when looking at the other ones, compared to even more expensive options out there. The grips are incredible. I love these traditional grips. I'm assuming this is like a rosewood or something like that. Just outstanding. I find that I like the flat mainspring housing a lot better. My hands are small, so I don't worry about the hammer bite. I guess that's what people are calling that. I just think it's an overall clean pistol. And comparing that to like a Rock River or something like that, you can definitely see the quality of craftsmanship if you hold the frame, for an example, side by side to like one of those Rock Rivers or some of your more inexpensive 1911s. You can definitely see why a Colt model or a Kimber model or certain Springfields would cost a little bit more. This is a very tight tolerance. I noticed that when I cleaned this firearm and put it back together, that the tolerance is very tight. The frame and how the slide goes onto the frame, you can definitely tell that there is some room to give as far as wear is concerned. This firearm has about 50 rounds through it, and that's the Winchester White Box 210 grain ball ammo. I think it's 210. Yeah, 230 grain, I'm sorry. And then it also had some Spear Gold Dots plus P ammunition through it as well. And also some Hornady XTPs. These are also plus P. And that's actually probably what I'm going to carry in that, in addition to the gold dots. So I was trying to find the box, I couldn't find it. I did buy some Kimber 8-round mags, just to let you know that the firearm comes with 2 7-round mags, and I've been using one of them. I'm trying to kind of preserve a little bit, but it's kind of cool. It does say, oops, sorry, I hit the camera there, Colt 45 Auto there. That's kind of nice. You get your safety instruction manual. This is the plastic that it was wrapped in, a lock, and stuff that you see traditionally in a case. The case itself is extremely nice. We were actually pretty shocked on how nice the case actually was. I don't really store guns in the case. I have a safe, but sometimes I do store them in these. I actually keep these though. I don't ever get rid of them. As a matter of fact, I sometimes collect cases for people that don't want them, because I find that people will buy the cases because they get more money for their guns when they go to sell them. So that's just a side note. Yeah, so bottom line here, I'm really extremely happy with getting this, especially this year. And like I said, I took this to the range. Let's take a look at some of my results here. Let's see how I'm doing on time. Okay. I tend to ramble. This is just a target that I had 2 days ago. This is a group from the Colt. This is also a group from the Colt. This is a group from the Colt, actually, along with some other things, but you can see the ragged hole right there. This is at 12 feet with the 1911. Never have ever seen anything as accurate as far as a handgun as the 1911. I was extremely shocked and extremely surprised. I'll be showing some other things on this target as well. This is from some nice groups at 25 yards from Kel-Tec SU-16, by the way. But neither here nor there. If you can find this, I've noticed that you can find some of the stainless ones a little bit more rampantly than you can the black ones, or the blued ones, excuse me. So you may be able to find that if you like that. I personally like the blued versions better. I just think they were prettier. And matter of fact, I was even worried about even shooting the thing. I didn't even want to shoot it because it's just so pretty. And I don't even want to put it in a holster. But one thing I do have is a I guess it's pronounced Tagua. Tagua? I don't know. I can't pronounce it. This is their open top holster, and of course it fits the 5-inch Colt models, or any 1911 5-inch for that matter. And obviously I haven't worn this holster at all because it hasn't been broken in yet. When you buy these Tagua holsters, they're actually really nice handmade holsters. They'll actually mold to your body, so I like buying these when they're available, simply because they'll mold to me instead of having something already molded. It takes a little time, but once you wear it for about a week, you're good to go. I think I've worn this once, so you see it hasn't even started to bend a little bit, but it will mold to you, which is nice. Okay. Anyway, initial impressions. Any other updates I have, I'll definitely post them. But I've been really happy with it. Of course, like I said, shot it once, but if you can find them, man, I would definitely suggest it, man. It's incredible, and very happy. That's my first impression. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post them. I'm not getting a whole lot yet, but we're building my way up. Thank you for the few subscribers that I have and the comments that people are posting. So please subscribe and post comments. Have a good day.